very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Young. Quickly to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Leonard. At the 40, there he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Tennessee's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Gibbs. Coming out aggressively. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime.
He'll take a deep shot here. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jefferson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Brings up second down. On the set.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Tennessee, 14. Arkansas, 3.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass, it's Young. He's got his man across the middle. Good, solid tackle.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Snagged out of the air. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They almost got him down. And the Vols come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, first down and more. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Volunteers are flying down the field. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Gibbs. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds a man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Just ran over it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. It's caught. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Crosses the 40. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Pass to Tenn. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense putting points on the board.
The #1 job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Gibbs. He's got him. Still running at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the gun, give on the inside. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The sure hands, it's Butler. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now.
He lofts one down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Young. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Pulls it in. It's Jones. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Dead center perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Offense getting set for first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To throw, it's Gibbs. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Volunteers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
35, Arkansas, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown ball! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Young. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
His defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
And the Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Pound 55 weak.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change. chest up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Off play action on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs. It out to the 41. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try to pop the draw. Runs through a tackle. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Look. We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback keeps it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Young. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Breaks into the open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Jefferson. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. The offense changing the play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
First and goal at Tennessee.
He wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! A great catch and run for 6. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but
goes down at the 11-yard line.
and this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
After that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner... real estate as he goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and...
Catch and stride inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Buys a little time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Vols! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
And the quarterback caught on 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
He'll take the deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Wants to throw. It's Gibbs. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
To the air on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going downfield for the big play. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Let's go.
From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Sweet cut there.
I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right on the money. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point was good. So a drive there of 82 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't win. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Razorbacks have moved it inside the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. One more play to pad the stats.
At the 47, first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throwing on the run. And that pass is caught at the 25. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.